And hey everyone, welcome back to the Wondershare Dr.Fone channel. So today we're going to show you how to fix a frozen iPhone screen. It is a frustrating problem whether your device is stuck on the Apple logo, it's unresponsive to touch, or it's just frozen mid-use. The good news is that there are several ways to get your iPhone back up and running without losing your data. In this video, we'll go through step-by-step solutions for any iPhone model, including the latest iPhones, older devices, and even iPhones that might not respond at all. By the end of this guide, you'll know how to force restart your iPhone, charge it properly, and if necessary, update or restore it using a computer. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin with the Prologue. What causes your iPhone screen to freeze up? There are several reasons why an iPhone screen might freeze, and understanding them can help prevent future issues. Often, a freeze is caused by a software glitch, such as an app crashing, a system update failing, or a conflict between apps running in the background. Low battery levels can also make the device unresponsive, especially if it doesn't have enough power to operate the screen and system properly. In some cases, overheating or running resource-intensive apps can temporarily lock up the touchscreen. Less commonly are hardware issues, such as a faulty display, damaged logic board, or aging battery. All of these can cause the device to freeze repeatedly. Knowing the potential causes helps you choose the right solution and take preventative measures to keep your iPhone running smoothly. Now let's get into part 1, force restart your iPhone. The first step for fixing a frozen iPhone is usually a force restart. This method doesn't erase any of your data, it simply refreshes the system and often resolves temporary software glitches. The exact steps depend on your iPhone model. For the iPhone 8 and newer models, quickly press and release the volume up button, then quickly press and release the volume down button, and finally, press and hold the side button until the Apple logo appears. For iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, press and hold both the volume down and side button simultaneously until you see the Apple logo. And for iPhone 6s and earlier models, press and hold both the home and top or side buttons at the same time until the Apple logo appears. Performing these steps usually resolves most cases of freezing caused by temporary software errors. Let's get into part 2. Charge your iPhone. If a force restart doesn't fix your frozen iPhone, it may be because the battery is too low to power the device properly. When an iPhone's battery is critically low, the system may fail to respond, appearing frozen even if the software itself is fine. Now, plugging your iPhone into a charger and letting it charge for at least an hour gives the device enough power to function normally. Now, this method works because iPhones require a minimum battery level to boot or respond to touch commands. So charging replenishes the battery and allows the internal circuits to operate correctly. After sufficient charging, performing a force restart again often brings the iPhone back to life, resolving freezes caused by power issues rather than software problems. Part 3. Update or restore using a computer. If your iPhone remains frozen after a force restart and charging, it may have a more serious software problem that needs to be addressed using a computer. Now, updating or restoring the iPhone works because it reinstalls the iOS system files. Updates attempt to repair any corrupted files without erasing your personal data, while restoring returns the device to factory settings, removing all data and giving the system a completely fresh start. This is done through iTunes or Finder, depending on what OS you're using. Here's how to do it step by step. First things first, connect your iPhone to a computer using a USB cable. Open Finder on macOS Catalina or later, or iTunes on earlier macOS or Windows versions. Then just put your iPhone into recovery mode. iPhone 8 and newer, all you have to do is just quickly press and release volume up, then volume down, and then press and hold the side button until the recovery screen appears. When it comes to iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, press and hold both the volume down and side buttons until the recovery screen appears. For iPhone 6s and earlier, press and hold both the home and top or side buttons until the recovery screen appears. Then once in recovery mode, you'll see two options, update or restore. Select Update first to reinstall iOS without erasing your data. If the update doesn't work, then you may need to choose Restore, which will erase all data and completely refresh the system. Now, this works because it replaces potentially corrupted operating system files that may be causing the device to freeze. Recovery mode essentially forces the iPhone into a safe state where it can be repaired from outside the operating system. Now let's get into part 4, how to fix an iPhone with a frozen screen using a special method. method. If your iPhone screen remains frozen despite trying the steps above, Wondershare Dr.Fone can be a lifesaver. Dr.Fone is a powerful and user-friendly software designed to help iOS and Android devices recover from a variety of system issues, including frozen screens, crashes, and boot loops. With its repair feature, you can fix your iPhone without losing any data, even when traditional methods like force restarting or updating fail. Now, whether your device is stuck on the Apple logo, it's unresponsive to touch, or caught in a continuous boot cycle, Dr.Fone provides a safe and reliable way to restore it to full functionality quickly and efficiently. Here are the steps to getting that done. First, download and install Wondershare Dr.Fone on your computer. Then launch it and head over to the Toolbox tab. From the main interface, click on System Repair, then iOS. From here, just select the iOS repair module, connect your frozen iPhone to your computer, and then try using standard repair. Dr.Fone will prompt you to put your iPhone into recovery mode, so just click on Enter Recovery Mode. From there, Dr.Fone will detect that your iPhone has entered recovery mode and begin fixing things up. Your iPhone should then restart after Dr.Fone informs you that the repair process is complete. From there, you should have a working iPhone. Now, sometimes your iPhone might be beyond being repaired with a solution that preserves your data, so Dr.Fone can also perform an advanced repair which will erase your device. All you have to do is click on Advanced Repair instead of Standard Repair. If for some reason Standard Repair couldn't fix your iPhone, this method should refresh your iPhone, allowing it to be restored. But before attempting a method like this, you should know how you can recover data from a frozen iPhone. You can also use Dr.Fone to get that done. From Dr.Fone's main interface, just select Data Recovery, then choose iOS. Then select Recover Data from iOS device. At this point, Dr.Fone will show you the many different kinds of data that it can recover from your iPhone. Just select the ones that you want to recover by category. Then select Start Scan. Dr.Fone will scan your iPhone. Then once it's done, it will present you with its findings. You will then be able to choose to save these on your computer to transfer them back to your iPhone once you restored it to factory settings. And now we've got part 5. Different things that you can do to avoid getting frozen screens. Now that we've talked about the solutions to your problem, I believe that it would be a good idea to talk about how you can increase your chances of avoiding frozen screens, or just to know what to do preventatively to make sure that you're not in trouble if it freezes up again. You should always try to keep iOS updated, as the purpose of these updates is to ensure that your iPhone has the latest versions of the software that protect you from bugs introduced with earlier versions. It's always wise to keep your iPhone up to date to avoid these issues. You should also perform regular backups. An easy way of doing this is by enabling iCloud backups with your iPhone, and you can perform manual backups whenever you'd like. iCloud can also be made to back up your data automatically, so that you don't have to consistently remember to do so. It's okay to restart your iPhone from time to time, as it clears out cache that could eventually overwhelm your iPhone and cause it to freeze up. This isn't something that happens too often, but it's good to restart your iPhone from time to time. You should also monitor the health of your battery. Your iPhone will tell you if you have a healthy battery or if you have one that needs to be serviced. If your iPhone's battery health gets down to the yellow bar, then you should consider replacing the battery. If you've got apps that you don't use or that keep causing performance issues, then just delete them. It doesn't do you any good to hold on to data that you just don't need, especially since some applications could run in the background without you realizing it and causing performance issues. Also, always make an effort to manage your storage. Don't let it get too full, as sometimes having a nearly full or completely full storage can cause your iPhone to freeze up. And that's it, a complete guide to fixing any frozen iPhone screen, which goes from force restarting your device and charging it to updating or even restoring with a computer. These steps cover the most common solutions. Understanding why each method works not only helps you fix the current freeze, but also gives insights into how your iPhone operates behind the scenes. Now, did this guide help you unfreeze your iPhone? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, just hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss more helpful iPhone tutorials. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.